back class 5 in your e-learning classes, and this is your EVS class, and we are continuing the chapter testing to digestion. As we came to know what are the ingredients of the food, and we came to know what are the taste of these things and what kind of taste are we can feel from which region of our tongue. So these all informations we came to know, and these all informations we got from this chapter. Now we will discuss few of the questions. Last day I have discussed few of the questions, and today again refer to page number 25, and few questions are given which will be discussed. So we will describe. I will just discuss the answers with you. Later on I will give all the answers. Okay. So if you can write, you can write it also by the dictation or by listening the answers. Okay. So the chew it or chew it well. What is the difference? So try to together in the class. Each of you take a piece of bread or roti or some cooked rice. Then put it in your mouth, chew 3 to 4 times and swallow it. So once you are getting a piece of bread or rice, okay, we know these both are actually nutrients. Which nutrients are present here? That is carbohydrate. And the simpler molecule or the simplest form of the carbohydrate is glucose. So what is the difference? How you will come to know this is made up of glucose, or this is made up of carbohydrate things. What is the taste, ultimately taste of this kind of food? So it is given here, chew 3 to 4 times and swallow it. Then you will swallow it. So is it you will get any difference? Did the taste change as you chewed it? So when you are eating a piece of bread or the rice, cooked rice, then or roti, then you are chewing it. But you are not sufficiently you are chewing just 3 to 4 times and swallowed it. So whatever the taste we feel in a first instance when we are keeping these things in our mouth, and we will feel the same taste. Okay, when we are swallowing, we will not feel any other kind of taste, we will feel the same taste. But now take another piece of some rice and chew to 32 times. Then what will happen? As 30 to 32 times means a lot of chewing. That means we chew the food, lot of time we are chewing continuously, we chew to food. So it is a well chewed. Okay, so the food will become well chewed, and it will started to taste sweet. Why it started to taste sweet? Because we have chewed it and we have made it very fine paste of the food, and this fine paste actually tastes like glucose, and it will become little bit sweet in taste. Why? Because these both items belong to carbohydrate, and the carbohydrate ultimately when it comes to the single molecular form, it changes into glucose. So when we started to chew this kind of food in our mouth along with the saliva, we are chewing it continuously, means 30 to 32 times. That means we have already chewed the food well, and we have converted the carbohydrate into little bit sugar. So the food is started to taste now sweet. Okay, so you can do it at your home. When you chew the food lots of time, or after some time you will feel this only rice or only roti which tastes just nothing. It seems to be tasteless, no? When we eat with them curry and anything else, that time we get the taste. But when we chew it as a simple rice or simple roti without having anything with it, then we feel the taste is just nothing. Okay, so tasteless. But after chewing some time, we can feel actually it is a little bit sweet in taste because it converted into glucose. Understood? Now the second question, was there any change in the taste after chewing so many times? Yes, after so many time, after eating so much time, it started to taste sweet. So it is started to taste sweet. Why? I have explained you, because these all food items belong to carbohydrate, and carbohydrate ultimately changes into glucose, and glucose itself is sweet in taste. So whenever we are eating this food, whenever we are chewing this food, that much time, that means it is started to digest, or you can say it started to convert with the help of saliva. When it converted, it started to taste different, and that taste is sweet due to the presence of glucose. Understood? Now come to and discuss to the next question. Has anyone at home told you to eat slowly and to chew food well so that the food digests properly? Why do you think they say that? So I think if your grandma is there or your mother is there, any elderly person suggests you to chew the food well. And every time they used to say, you eat your food slowly, don't make hurry, don't get hurry up, and don't make the things so fast. Because when you are chewing the food so fast, when you are not chewing food well, that means they are not being started to digest. Then the digestion will take more time. So it is to be suggestible, or it is to be suggested to chew the food well. So in this question you can write, sometimes our mother or elder person stop us to eat food so quickly, and they suggest us to eat slowly, because chewing is necessary for the easier swallowing. Because whenever we are chewing the food well, that means these food particles are mixed with the saliva and they make a soft paste. When they make the soft paste, it is easy to swallow, and it is also easy to digest the food. Whenever it goes inside your stomach started to secrete the digestive juices, and that time it will be easy to digest this soft chewed food or the well chewed food. So it is to be suggestible, or it is a suggestion that you should eat your food slowly. You have to eat the food slowly, and you have to chew the food well. After chewing the food well, only it will help you to swallow the whole thing within your stomach, and secondly, it will help you to digest the food. Okay, understood? Now the next question. Imagine you are eating something hard, like a green guava. What kind of changes take place in it from the time you bite a piece and put it in your mouth to when you swallow it? Think, what does the saliva in our mouth do? So whenever we are biting a hard piece of green guava, so it will become hard. When we are chewing it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, it will become hard. But gradually, whenever you started to chew, after some time, it will become changes into soft paste, and it will become so soft so that we can swallow it very easily. Because when you have cut the piece, that time it was hard. When you started to cutting it into the pieces, when you started to chewing, that time it was hard. But when it mixes with the saliva make it soft. And with the help of our teeth, when we are grinding this food or this guava will become changes into soft paste. So it will be easy for us to swallow as well as to digest. And that means saliva, what kind of work saliva is doing? Saliva is making our food soft and easy to digest, and in the saliva actually few kind of enzymes are there which help the food items to chew well as well as to digest well. Okay, because the digestion starts from the mouth, and in the mouth actually saliva mixes with the food, and within this saliva there are some enzymes which help the food to digest. Understood? Now the next content is given in your book. Refer to page number 27. Straight from the heart. Where do you think the food must be going after you put it in your mouth? So the food is coming to our food pipe. Then after the mouth we are swallowing it, and the food coming to our food pipe. In the picture given here, draw the path of the food through your body. Share your picture with your friends. Do all you have similar picture. So here you have to make the picture, and then you have to keep it within you, and I'll check it later on. Okay, so that's all for today. and the other answers, whatever it is given here. When do you feel hungry and how do you feel hungry? Why we feel the sensation of the hunger, and after what when we do after eating our food, why this hunger becomes subsided and we do not feel to be hungry anymore. So these all questions we will discuss in our next video. Okay. Till that, goodbye and stay safe.